So fake news means it is completely wrong. Fake news detection is the game, it is the work between we use AI to detect fake news. The people now they don't use people to publish fake news. You know what they use? Machine.
네, 안녕하십니까. 지방정부 최원재 리포터입니다. 네, 오늘은 데이터 연구의 세계적인 권위자 헨리 응유엔 호주 그리피스대 학교 교수님 모셨습니다. Hello, very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
It's such a great honor to interview one of the greatest expert in data analysis. So please, Professor, can you briefly introduce yourself?
Yes, so I got my PhD degree in EPFL, Switzerland. It is top 10 university over the world. And then I have a chance to come to Australia as to teach in Griffith universities. And in Griffith, I have a team to work on data analysis. And we work on different kind of data. So from sensor data, from textual data, and so on. Yeah.
Among many of your research, can you please tell us your research results that are good to use for Korea?
So like you can see there are many rumors, stories on the social medias, and those rumors could be true, it could be hot news or could be fake news. So fake news means it is completely wrong. There is a story in, I think I remember, in 2013 that so there was a news about explosion in White House. And after that news, the stock market price go down quickly because it's a very serious trouble. So, but actually, 15 minutes later, they realize, okay, they realize it's fake news. But the stock price already go down. So
right.
The market lost more than $18 billion.
Wow.
Just for such news like that. So we are still learning how to detect fake news. Honestly, like fake news detection is the game, it is the work between we use AI to detect fake news. Right. And the people now they don't use people to publish fake news. You know what they use? Machine.
So how can we detect those fake reviews and fake news?
To detect that one, we have to look at many different aspects. For example, we have to look at the data provenance. We want to know who was the data, where the data come from. And the second thing is we have to look at data propagation. How to data propagate on the social media or something like that. Because if the data propagates so quick, it means it could be hot news, because hot news also propagate very fast too, and it could be fake news because also it propagates so slowly, so it's not harmful for our society. The data that propagate very quick is really harmful. So the other thing is we look at data consistency. Sometimes people they post the fake news on Twitter, right? And they also give you a link about the article. It happened 2 or 3 years ago, and I just mentioned a couple of techniques that we are using right now. So detect fake news, I think, is not ending game. We have it like virus, right? Virus and human. You detect it, they develop another kind of virus, detect it, another kind of virus. So I think we have to accept that one and keep fighting the fake news.
Is there other tips?
The other tip is when you use the data there, you use AI or machine learning analytics there, you have to consider explanation or observation. Because sometimes you know our users, they are quite lazy. When you recommend them something, they don't care. Okay, they just say search recommendation, but if you give it, is it better you have to give an explanation to end users why you propose certain. So explanation is very good because it will avoid the bias. It support transparencies because sometimes you use the data as a black box is not good. So I think if you have a chance to go to Netflix right now. Sometimes they recommend you some movie, this movie and movie, and they recommend it, and they give you some basic explanation. I recommend you this movie because you watch this movie and the other movie. So it's a kind of explanation, but in very simple way.
So do you have anything to say to the subscribers?
I think thank you very much for giving me opportunities to stay here and share my work with you guys.
Yeah, I think you are current day Iron Man. That's how important you are. I think the data is so important. I think professors like you save the world. Help to save the world and build policy and stuff like that. So please keep doing what you're doing, and please let's keep in touch, and we'll meet again.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you
so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.